Wales are going to Euro 2020. Woo! Okay, but in all seriousness, Wales somehow in this group of absolute sort of honestly, Croatia have been dominating this group, so I completely forgot that there is, yes, one team that has yet to qualify automatically into Euro 2020, and it was the game to get it done. Hungary, going into this contest, they were 1 point above Wales at 12, Wales at 11. Wales had to win, and they also had, they had to win. A draw would have gave Hungary the more points to get in automatically. In Slovakia, we're playing in the other game, was it against Azerbaijan? In Slovakia, if they were to win, they would jump both of them. So Wales or Hungary had to get a victory in their contest, and Aaron Ramsey, of all people, the Juventus central midfielder who's been actually sort of a resurgent midfielder, I think he's becoming the best Welsh player, came to play in this contest, scoring in the 15th minute off a beautiful cross from Gareth Bale, and then scoring just out of halftime in the 47th minute of a Kiefer Moore cross from the set piece. And so I don't know how Wales have found a way to get this W, but honestly, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing this team play once again in Euro 2020. We saw them as sort of the Cinderella story rather, of Euro 2016, where they went on and eventually lost to Portugal. I think it was in the semifinal, if I'm not mistaken, but beating Belgium in that tournament and performing an absolute joy of games. And honestly, the fans in this game are what sort of made this game so enjoyable to watch, because Wales were all over Hungary in terms of getting good shots and getting good shot opportunities. 15 shots, 6 on target. Hungary only had 3 on target out of 7 shots. However, Hungary, especially the majority of the second half, did control possession, and so I do feel bad because they had a lot of forward momentum, especially towards the end of that second half. I really thought Hungary were going to get one back, maybe steal a goal back, much like Ireland did in the game against Denmark yesterday, but sadly, it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't there. And I also feel bad because now Hungary, who started the day in the second automatic qualifying spot, now finish in 4th, having lost, and Slovakia having won against Azerbaijan. It leaves Hungary on 12 points. Wales will advance with 14 and a +4 goal difference. And Slovakia will end in 3rd with a +3 goal difference and 13 points. So, honestly, I was really surprised in this game, especially because Ethan Ampadu didn't get the start. He's usually more of a defensive style midfielder, but Ethan Ampadu coming off the bench, the former Chelsea youngster who now is at RB Leipzig, still performs absolutely insane for the Welsh national team. I don't know how he's always so lively, but as well Harry Wilson, who came into the contest and performed what I think is a really, really good sort of deputizing role behind Gareth Bale. Obviously, Harry Wilson can play as a lone striker, but he works a lot better as an inverted winger, essentially in a 4-2-3-1, and he did absolutely amazing in this contest, getting Wales on the front foot and eventually helping out to what would be essentially all of the counterattacking play that Wales had in that second period, because Gareth Bale, for all of the amount of talking that he does, despite his, he did get an assist in this game. He was very, very lively in the first half. You could tell that he's maybe not in full shape because, he doesn't get a lot of game time, of course, with Real Madrid. So, having Harry Wilson come in for him maybe as a substitute, it worked out well. Obviously, I would want to see Gareth Bale play more, especially if Wales are going to make a similar sort of style run that they did in Euro 2016. Gareth Bale is going to have to be well on form, but the guy is fantastic when it comes to knockout tournament play. I'm hoping that Wales will eventually be able to get their side back, get their feet back underneath them. Hopefully, we won't have Aaron Ramsey or Daniel James just completely controlling the game. On another note, with that, Daniel James, guys, has actually sort of he's had a huge resurgence into stardom for not only for Manchester United but for Wales as well. The kid can play, and usually he plays on that right wing, but he can play on the left. He's got a good right foot shooting, and he creates a lot of opportunities. Him and Gareth Bale as wingers with Aaron Ramsey and Harry Wilson, leading the rest of the charge. That honestly looks like a very tantalizing sort of four in attack. And then obviously there's still a lot of work to be done on the rest of the Wales team, but this is a squad, guys, that I could definitely see leaving some sort of mark at Euro 2020. Now obviously they struggled a bit against Croatia, Croatia being, you know, the World Cup finalists. They are still a very strong team. They had a couple of those guys who retired, like Daniel Subasic, but they kept Luka Modric, they kept Rakitic, they kept Mario Mandzukic, and now they look ready to play. They look so ready to play when they get into Euro 2020 as well. I think they will definitely be a sleeper team for that tournament. Them in Italy, I think, are teams nobody are going to expect to perform so well. But Euro 2020 is just right around the corner, and thankfully we will see Wales at it. We won't have to wait to see if they're going to play in the playoff to get the final 4 Euro spots. They have confirmed the final spot for Euro 2020, taking the second automatic spot in the group right under Croatia. And Hungary, I really am sorry that it has sort of gone so downhill towards the last part of this international break, but it's been an absolute pleasure to watch you play. I think Hungary still have an opportunity, if I'm not mistaken, it's either Hungary or Slovakia have an opportunity to play in the playoff for the final UEFA Euro, the Euro 2020 spots. So I'll be very interested to see what that draw is like and eventually what that competition will be like. But yeah, you guys gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Aaron Ramsey scoring 2 goals to give Wales the 2-0 victory and send them into Euro 2020. Thankfully. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and peace.